backside 180 ollies. They are awesome. You should do them. I'm going to try and give you some tips on how to do them. So what is a backside 180 ollie? Well, let's look at one. So as you can see, it's when you do a 180 ollie turning backside, so blind. The first thing is going to be foot positioning. So I like my front foot back right behind the bolts, and I like the ball of my foot centered with the bolts. And on my back foot, I don't have my toes hanging over or anything. I have it sort of basically like I'm going to do an ollie. So right about in the center, but this way a tiny bit. So just that way a little bit, and using the ball of my foot, and I'm getting ready to scoop this way. A big scooping motion that way as I ollie. So what you're trying to do as you do this is, as you ollie, you're going to be turning your shoulders backside. And you really want to make sure you swing your shoulders full 180. Whether or not you actually get the board full 180 is not so important, because what you can do is sort of drag it around with your back foot. The real key here is to have a real scooping motion with your back foot. And then when I land, I try to kind of make sure that I'm able to pivot if I need to. So when first learning these, they might look sort of like this. So I would say more important than anything is making sure that you're going to get that back shoulder around to keep momentum. And then I also have my weight on the back of my toes to really help scoop that on the back foot. Both on the takeoff, on the landing. There's just a lot of scooping going on with some pivoting happening on the front foot. But as you get better at them, you might actually get the full 180 in the air. I would say the key to this trick is probably visualization. So visualizing that full 180 motion, and also really focusing on keeping your shoulders going maybe even a little bit ahead of the board. So that full 180 rotation, looking down and getting ready to land solid. These are a very satisfying trick. Another tip would be to try them on some smooth ground. So I'm on some really sandpapery ground, and that's going to be a little bit harder to learn on. So if you can find some slick ground that's going to help your tail not drag when you're taking off and help your wheels slide when you land. So that's probably about all the info I can give you on doing this trick. Is just ollie, turning your body backside, really visualizing the full 180. That's the main thing I can emphasize. Visualize that full 180, and if you land 90, it's going to help you power through that last 90 degrees. So thanks for watching. I know it's pretty basic, but I hope this at least gives you some tips to help you get a backside 180.